Good day. Today we are looking at trigonometric ratios. Well, before we start this, we need to answer the question, what is trigonometry? Simply put, trigonometry is the study of triangles in relationship between their angles and the lengths per side. Okay, that's a basic definition. What we're looking at today is right triangles and the ratios of sine, cosine, and tangent in them. For sine of my angle theta, it is going to be equal to the opposite leg divided by the hypotenuse. Cosine of theta is the adjacent leg divided by the hypotenuse. And tangent of theta is the opposite leg divided by the adjacent leg. Now, here's a way you can remember this, a quick saying. Some old hippie caught another hippie tripping on acid. Some prefer Sakatoa. I like this simply because it gets stuck in your head easier in my opinion. Number 1, or top left because they don't really have numbers. I'm looking at angle 46, which is in between these two lines. Now my 8 is not touching these lines, therefore it is the opposite leg. Across my right angle is my hypotenuse. So I'm looking for the one that has opposite and hypotenuse. Some old hippie. This is a sine function. Sine of my theta, 46 degrees, is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. From here, I'm going to solve for x. X is going to be equal to 8 divided by the sine of 46. And I'm going to plug this into Desmos. I need an approximate symbol because I'm going to have to round. So 8 divided by, I'm typing in the word sine, and my number was 46. 11.1. Finished. I'm going to skip this top right one and let you do it for practice here in a minute. Let's go to the bottom two. For this triangle, I'm looking at that 74 degree, which is connecting these two lines. The 19 is adjacent. If I look across from the right angle, I have x, that is my hypotenuse. Some old hippie, that doesn't work, there's no opposite, caught another hippie, this one does work. So I'm looking for cosine of 74 is equal to 19 over x. When solving for x, I'm going to get x is equal to 19 over cosine 74. When I type this in Desmos, I'm going to get approximately 68.9. Now, something I should have pointed out earlier, by default, your Desmos is set on degrees. We are talking about degrees in this triangle. We do want degrees, but please ensure you're using degrees because if you have it on radians, you get vastly different numbers. For these problems, please ensure it is in degree mode. Okay, last one for the top. Tangent of 72. Well, let me show you how I know that. Opposite, adjacent. Tripping on acid is tangent. Tangent of 72 is equal to x over 20. Solving for x, and I'm going to get this is approximately 61.6 units long. Okay, go ahead and try this top right one. And now let's look at the answer. Okay, moving on to the next part. Find the missing angles. Now I'm going to do one of these problems, then I'm going to do maybe the very last one or part of the very last one, and we'll be good for today. I'll let you practice, show you the answers. You know the drill. Okay. My angle N is touching these two lines. So I have opposite. The 785 is across my right angle. Therefore, it is the hypotenuse. Sine of N, my degrees, my theta. Sorry, that's an equal to. Opposite over hypotenuse, 72 over 75. Now, you should be aware of how to do this in a Math 4 classroom, but to undo a sine function, you're taking the arc sine. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So, I have N is equal to the arc sine of 72 over 75. This simplifies to 24 over 25. Now that is not technically needed. I just like that better, which is why I simplified it. Type this in Desmos. Just as before for typing sine, I am literally just typing arc sine. Parentheses, 24 divided by 25. Approximately 73.7 degrees. I'm going to let you try the two on the left here in a second. Let's look at one of these. Use all three trig ratios on the following diagram. The point of this is to show you, no matter what you have in the triangle, no matter what function you're using, if used correctly, they should all give you the same answer for a single angle. So we use sine above. I'm going to go with tangent on this one. So tangent of my theta, in this case N, is equal to opposite over adjacent, 21 over 20. From here, I'm going to say N is equal to the arctangent of 21 over 20. Type this in Desmos. About 46.4 degrees. Now I want you to try the top two problems here, as well as using sine and cosine on the very bottom problem. See if you get 46.4 degrees on all three ratios. Let me show you the answers and we'll be done for today. That is all I have for you. I hope you have a great rest of your day.